Come with me as a dad of 2 and then 2 others, and then I also have 2 dogs, and I'm also a husband, a dad who likes to cut the grass, and a dad of just things. I like video games and stuff too, as I make chili. All right, come with me to make my famous chili recipe, which is just a recipe I found on the internet for Tim Hortons chili. Okay, so you need 4 pounds of ground beef, or roughly around there. This is like 3.5 pounds. You need a can of like this stuff, which is just like green pepper, cherry, and onion mix in a can. I don't know if we have this in the US, but we have it in Canada. Hold on. Is it cold out? Come on, Bubby. Come on, Bubby. Also need 1 can of diced tomatoes with the juice in it, just so you're aware. You need a can of Bush's chili beans. Okay, we're gonna rinse and drain and rinse these. You need a can of pinto beans. I know it might seem weird, but I don't really like kidney beans and I don't like a ton of beans in my chili, but for some reason this mix, really good. And then I think the secret to this recipe is 3 cans of tomato soup. Okay, any of your choice, they're all the same. And so what we're gonna do is fry up the beef. First, add some salt and pepper. We're not gonna drain it. I'm gonna show you what to do from there, so let's get started. That was a hump movement if you didn't know. I know you guys need to see the hand washing so that you think it did happen. Forgive the dirty dishes, I don't care. Okay. Good. And then, again, oh, also what you need, sorry, I didn't even say this before, for your veggies, and I know you guys are gonna think I'm cheating because I usually will. I will usually, and I prefer fresh veggies. Okay, but if you can get a spaghetti frozen mix like this, oops. This, honestly, I don't know how to explain this to you, but I don't know how to explain it to you. But this makes it better. So you can cut yours fresh if you want, if you're bougie. I honestly think this, I don't know how to explain it. I use this because it's better. Otherwise I would, you can chop up your own. Nice and high, get some olive oil, or some extra virgin olive oil, all of them in the oils. Olive oil, the hell, man. Bad boy. Oh, snap. Sorry if you hear me mouth breathing. My wife hates it, but I have so many allergies and we haven't, it's so crazy outside. My allergies, I feel like I'm mouth breathing so hard and it's so annoying. I'm sorry about that. And if you don't cook with gas, I feel sorry for you. We're not just gonna let it simmer in a pot. We are gonna put it in this slow cooker on low for 8 hours. And basically once it's mixed and good for a couple hours, you can eat it any time, but you let it simmer for 8 hours on low and you're gonna be living the dream. Here, I'm gonna use one of these, I guess. This one's good. Haunted wooden spoon. Here we go. You guys want some? Junie B. Oh, she's outside. Bumpy. Me. Yeah. Oh, and I think another part of the secret recipe is washer sister sauce, which we need to put in. Just a dabble, and some soy sauce, just a little bit while you're cooking the meat. Let it get in there and cook off. I also don't like my chili super hot, so the spices that we're using, we will use chili powder, but we're not gonna use tons of it. Just gonna make it nice. I don't like hot things, so. Soya, washer sister. Okay, once those are in, grab yourself some garlic and onion powder. Measure that shit with your heart. Oh, Junie, you hungry, Bean? I'm sorry. Mrs. Bean, I'm sorry. You can also use this, and there's a setting here for sauteing and searing, which I usually turn on. So when I put the beef in, it still continues to sear. Let that get hot. If you look here, I use Resemi. Not sponsored, but Tim Hortons chili recipe. And you need, I like this recipe, because you just click here, like when you need, what do you need, celery, all that. How much chili powder, oregano, salt, pepper, sugar, garlic. Okay, we'll do that after. I like fatty beef. I don't like the super ultra lean stuff. Fattier the better, in my opinion. All right, so that's pretty good. Okay, we're gonna transfer this meat over to here. We don't need to drain it, but I'm gonna try to get less grease as I can. I know a lot of people like drain this to the inch of its life, but I want some fat in here. It's the flavor, yo. Let's be real. A lot of goodness and deliciousness in here. So good. Woo. All right, so there's my beef. Put it in here to saute again. Throw it in there. Put it on saute. On high, just let that go because now we are gonna put everything we need to put in here, okay? So first we're gonna wash our beans. I don't know why we wash them, but I guess you don't have to, but I did. And I'm just repeating the recipe because it was so good, I don't want to change anything I did. So throw your beans in there. Well, I don't know what you call this in the States, but it's literally, again, accents. It's tomatoes, stewed tomatoes with an accent of green pepper, celery, and onion. And I know the recipe is, again, it's 28 fluid ounces of tomatoes, and I use Resemi, so I just increase it. So use Resemi if you can. Okay, we'll throw our veggies in. And then I honestly think the secret ingredient is this. Tomato soup, not wasting any. We're not about that waste, all soup now. I love how that song, Meghan Trainor's like, I ain't no size 2 skinny Barbie doll, and she now became the size 2 little skinny Barbie doll that she said she wasn't going to be, and she looks sick. Hypocrites. Hypocrites the lot. Okay, we got it in there. Now we're gonna put our spices in quick, which is, if I'm not mistaken, so throw some chili powder in. Again, we're not huge on spice on this in this fam jam, but put a little bit in there. Feels good. Okay. What else was there? It was paprika. Not a ton. You don't need to put a ton in. There you go. I mean, you can if you want. Do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Oregano. Chili powder, oregano, salt, pepper, sugar, and garlic. Okay. So we're gonna get some garlic, some garlic. It's garlic. Again, measure this with your heart. Probably good right there. I think the other secret ingredient, which I think that a lot of people don't realize, is sugar. You need some sugar. This recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of sugar. Or not 2 tablespoons, what's it call for? Sugar, 1.5 teaspoons, don't 2 tablespoons. 1.5 teaspoons of sugar. 1.5 of these bad boys. 1, I just do 2. I like a little bit more sugar. Evens out the flavoring of the tomatoes. Okay, so now everything's in. Okay, maybe a little bit more extra garlic powder, just for shits and giggles. Okay, and we mix it up. I am telling you. Oh, also, the recipe calls for mushrooms, but mushrooms are disgusting. So if you're a gross person, you can put mushrooms in, but I'm not a gross person. I have a little bit of self-respect, so no mushrooms in my food, because it's like the texture of an earlobe. Nobody likes that. I don't know why you would. You're weird if you do. So I think what's coming together in this recipe for me is the beans that I use, pinto and black beans. And I use not as many as it calls for because we're not a huge bean family. The frozen veggies does something. I don't know how to explain it, but it does. The sauce is tomato soup and the tomatoes and all that stuff, but the sugar and the spices, don't miss out on any of that stuff, okay? But make sure you use tomato soup as well. And I think that's the secret to this damn chili. And if you want to make it hotter, you can add a few red pepper flakes and do what you gotta do, but this is perfect for me. Tim Hortons chili is not hot. So I kind of like it. So we're gonna turn this on. Let's look at the low. Let's do 8 hours. Why not? Let her sit. Boom. And this is so good. That looks so good. Dang, that's good. So good. The Tim Hortons chili recipe. Again, I think the secret ingredient is probably the tomato soup. I don't know. The beans are delicious. It's so good. Make yourself some. Let me know what you think. It's not spicy at all. Let me know how you make it spicy too if you do like it spicy. But there you go. Hope you appreciated this video. I like using this little camera. Have a great day. I love you.